Hello everyone, in this recording I will talk about the basic operations in Python. I will I will tell that if you have not installed the NumPy library, so you have to install it so that you can do the examples here. So we will just start with the simple operations, the like multiplication, addition, and then assignment of variables. Then I will talk about print and input. And then I will talk about the NumPy library operations, which will be part one, that I will talk about NumPy, the range, that you have it is sequence of numbers, and then I will talk about the array. So here, before I start, I should say that it's better if you learn the differences between the list, set, tuple, array, and dictionary in Python. These are like the main objects in Python. So these are the objects that you always work. But for our case, we will generally use the array. So that is the case for ourselves. But if you are more into programming part of Python, you need to learn the differences between these objects. Okay, so let's start. In start menu, when you just put the Python, you see the Python appears with a black square screen. Okay, like C. The other case is that if you put idle here, and then just make sure you have the true version, yes, 3 point something. This is the idle. So the one on the right, this black screen, is not for us. Just close it. This one, the idle shell, it's for us. The other one is the programming language itself, where you write the code. But here we are using the shell of Python, and this shell is very good it's user friendly, it is easy. The help pops up if you need something with the function. There is a help that pops up, and also it's useful for the debugging. So it gives you the error. Yes, if you have an error, it just shows that this is the error and you have to fix it this way. So that's the reason that the engineers use the shell. But you can use the Python language itself to write your own code, to learn it more in depth. So okay, let's start with simple operations like 4 times 5, or like x is 4, y is 5, and then x times y. Or you can say z is x times y. But this is the main difference in Python and MATLAB. So let me just put the comment here. This is how you put your comment. This is how you... Okay, so in Python, to display the result, you will need print. So it automatically suppresses. It means here the Python. Okay, so you can see I said that z is x times y. It automatically suppresses. It doesn't show the result. To see the result, you just say that print the z for me, and then it prints. Okay, that's the important part of Python, that you want the result to be visible for others. Okay, the second thing is that the clearing screen in idle is not easy. So this is not easy if you don't have any additional plugins. Yes, at least for Windows, I should say, for Windows. So you need some additional plugins. Okay, that's another important thing in Python. Okay, saying this, we can start the other things that I mentioned in Python. The print is, I said, you can print the values. Like you can say that print the value in a new line. Okay, so like print z for me. So, and leave a line before z and after z. Okay, so this is how it works. You see, it put a new line here. N means the new line, and then it put a new line here as well. But if you don't use any of them, So let's say that you don't use the second one. Okay, you see it just puts the line before it, and you can also, sorry, you can also just say that don't put, you see, it puts a line after it and not before it. Okay, this is how the print works. And then input says that input, these are like the MATLAB itself. You just put the, you say that enter the number. Sorry, input, enter the number. Okay, just the asks the number for you. Okay, say that 4, then 4. Or you can say that the x is the input. You say that input, and then you say enter the number, and then you put the a small space, and then it asks the number for you. That will be the x. Yes, I said that 10. Okay, so if I click x, x is 10. Okay, this is how you use the input in Python. Okay, so what else? Okay, one more thing. In Python, you can define a variable, like for example the blank. So say that what I should call it, m. Say that m. Yes, m is the, see, m is blank space. It is a variable but blank space. So if I say, for example, print, okay, say that my name is, let's say my name, and then 50 times m, and then is. Okay, you see, it puts my name here and the 50 times space and then the is value. Or you can say that print the, for example, temperature, and then the 50 times m, and then the location. Okay, so you can see, you can put the values after the temperature and location. This way you can even define m, like, you know, under score, and then, sorry, I put it. Okay, and then you can say that the same same stuff here, just you just put print. You see that. Okay, then let's move on. Then I have the, okay, now NumPy library. Let's use it, two functions in NumPy library. Okay, now let's time to import it. So we are just going import the library for me as np. Okay, you can put any name, but np is the common name that people use, and it's good for debugging in Google or whatever you search for it. np is the general common name, but you can put any name you want. It is the alias name. So if you put np dot, so let me just put a comment here. np dot means recall the commands related to NumPy library. So it makes a difference, yes. The np dot means that use something that is outside the limits of Python. So Python cannot do that. So np dot means that just do something that Python cannot do. Okay. So np, let's start with the range. Just I will put 1 4 1. Okay. So what it means is that start from 1, end at 4 with step size of 1. You see 1 2 3. Say, or you can say that a is np range 1 4 1. So a becomes an array of numbers from 1 to 3. Or you can say the temperature is np range from 5 to 100 with the 5. Okay. So if I look for the temperature, so you can see it's from 5 to 95. Okay, if you want to include 100 as well, so you just call it is 101, and then if I say the temperature, okay, it just stops at 100. So another here important thing is that you cannot recall the previous function with shortcuts. That's the disadvantage in Python. Okay, one more thing in Python command is that np array. The np array lets you to put the variables as you want. So that np array, just put it, for example, 5, 25, and then 6, for example. Okay, this is the how you put your own values. Okay, say that I just want it as the, for example, the pressure. I will just say that the np, call me the library of np, and put an array of, for example, 10 psi, 11 psi, and the 25 or 35 psi. Okay, if you recall the pressure, it gives you the value of 10, 11, and the 35. Okay, these are just simple steps, building blocks, you can say, for our new recordings that you will use it. Thanks for watching.